Hello again. Let's continue playing our islands map. For those of you recently joined in, we have this 1K by 1K map with a fair few islands, and we're only allowed to use boats, and we're playing verse 5, as you can see, the port. And we are not yet, but almost done. So, as usual, even though I only played this half a day ago in real life, I have no idea what I was doing. Um, oh, well, I think I was doing something about farm supplies, but never mind that. We'll work it out. So I am thinking, what's still missing? Apart from I should probably connect the passenger services here, otherwise people kind of have to. So we have cargo distribution on, which is why we are losing an ungodly amount of money on passenger boats. I mean, September, and I spent a lot on new vehicles, so actually think stuff was replaced a lot this year, but we're, not doing particularly well because of this, and that's down to cargo dist. So I said this before, but I'll definitely kill it off at some future game. I'm not too phased about this particular game though. Like it's the aim is, as you may well know, that we connect everything. So I'll just take a boat and go from here to there. And then that should just hopefully help a little with cargo distribution issues. But like, if you look at it, there could be better connections like between wherever here and there, small things. Soggy wood. And the cat is meowing because she wants attention. Cats being cats. I mean, to be honest, cats always want attention, so that's not new. Okay, so yeah, that will be overloaded for a while and then it kind of evens out. Okay, so we obviously want to move towards these islands, and so I'm kind of thinking subject to 5 million things. Yeah, here's the cat wanting attention. Subject to 5 million things. We could possibly finish most of this map game. Cat, stop killing my carpet for God's sake. She's naughty. In 1 or 2 episodes, because once we actually get to the point of it may well be done, I will want to go through the town list, and so little here I could just do it. Maybe I should just do the whole thing in one sitting, because this. Although I haven't actually done almost any of the glassworks and sand things, so maybe not 1 or 2 episodes, but see how things go. There's nothing here, and that's kind of being taken care of. Anyway, see how it goes. So let's deal with the people. The people problems. Come on. Evil Billy. Okay. That should cover most, and I actually want an extra to hook out into the yarn there and back. This doesn't do people. This does. I actually expect this to be pretty busy. Okay. Bolted. Nope, not that. Ish. So we have no mines, we know that. We kind of discussed it before. It's the bug with the map generation. So I'm thinking pit can go there. Most food can be kind of distributed locally. I hold up. This needs a bit of planning because I want it very precisely here. Agro farm supplies goods. I want it to supply goods. Why does it supply goods? Food, livestock, milk. Oh, it accepts. Fine. So food-wise, yeah, it's going to be a little odd, but hey ho. Deal with the pits and the engineering supplies. At least I stopped saying samples. The other thing I did not do is that I did not set clock. So give me a moment. Set a clock for 48 minutes. And that leaves us with 56 total. Hello. Sorry about that. Don't know why OBS does this. Like that works. That works. And you may have experienced one or two flames of blackness. Now, engineering stuff. Go. To be honest. Could do that. Could do the same here. Kind of. That will clean up automatically. That's okay, I think. I think. Well, even if it's not okay. It is now. Could do overkill, so no, it wouldn't go, but not 11. So then we want clay to come in here. I'm actually just going to take one large and have it kind of go around. Evil buddy. Obviously, next up, food. We have 1 farm, 2 farm. Milk. Okay. There was something. Yeah, here. Ah, and there. Okay. We'll. I want this. Could do the same logic. Just have a large livestock that stops in places and use this. Meadows, orchard, market, and then have a milk boat of sorts, which does the same. And that's actually not that much of a great idea, because we also need to stop here. It's these two livestock. And then we can go back and do farm supplies. Probably small, because like I was pointed with my finger, but yeah, this is double. He's most likely an overkill. So we still need to deal with a few things. Chemicals would need to go someplace. I'm actually tempted to just transfer and not bother. So you do at the moment normal. Okay, let's so you'll get food. Let's assume it goes gung ho. I'm going to clone one of these, but not clay chemicals. Lol, these are doing so poorly. And the placements are not set up properly. From here, just go here and transfer. You lot need servicing. That's the thing with boats, they only get serviced like once a year. So then we have some form of food slowly being generated. I don't know how much food these are making. Well, none so far and none so far, but whatever, optimist. Okay, are you on a full load thing? No, then you need to bump, accept. Or you definitely don't need to be here. Food. On food. Two will do. And we still need to deal with the alcohol part. Yeah, there are a lot of cleanup things, actually, the food part. Because I know that I haven't particularly bothered with a few things. And I said this in the game earlier that mail generally I don't bother with. Don't even bother asking why, because there's no actual reason. I'm just like that. So alcohol. What's this? Doesn't matter. We just need to find a shop, which we either do not have. And there's one, but I don't want to jump from here to there. You do take alcohol. Okay, how about I start looking at outstanding industries? Because there are definitely things that are outstanding. Okay. So passengers mail alcohol. The idea is that we want to have transported. So just pause the game, doesn't matter. Oh, actually, I don't have to. So like this, we don't care because it's not producing. This, we do care because it is producing and it's not being transported. And then I will have to deal with the fishes and a few other things. But this is mop up. However, I don't really think we'll finish just yet. Okay, there's a lot of crap on my screen. Find me a spot that takes alcohol. I mean, it shouldn't be that difficult because there are loads of hotels. So, but there you go. How much does this thing take? 100k. Yeah, that'll do. And then pausing the game would be a lot easier, but I can't buy things when the game's paused because like each month there's some difference in. Actually, if it only does like 45,000 liters a month, then probably clone one of these baby-sized ones and just deal with that. So from here, go pretty much anywhere, but go there. No, I don't want to share the order list. That's kind of the whole mop-up. We just look at things. So like these are fine, these are all being transported, and the idea is it's higher than 0. Like with chemicals, we're not doing that well. Tuck. I mean, transporting is totally I mean, transferring is totally acceptable. You do not need chemicals. Farm supplies. Can always transfer, right? $170k or liters or whatever. It's not a lot. Doing this on the big map, that will be brutal. Like it will just take me loads of episodes, basically. I really wish I could just clone. There must be some logic to clone these. I don't actually believe. What if I press C? Nothing. Nope. Nope. Because I can't do that. Nope. Nope. No idea. No idea. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. If anyone knows what the logic is, please tell, because it's rather annoying. You obviously don't take. You know, I should be never mind. I'll do this slightly differently. We'll deal with the sand because sand produces glass and glass needs chemicals, I think. My brain stopped chemicals. Yeah, it does to go to glassworks. Let's deal with sand because we've not dealt with it at all. And it kind of needs doing. So glassworks, precisely what we want. I'm thinking though, is there a port somewhere? Yeah, there is. Come on. You're gung-hoing and there's chemicals, so this will do just fine. So I don't think these guys will get too many engineering supplies because it appears to be a little short. Yeah, that's the thing, I can't stuff. At which point I'm almost better off just making a new one. Now I'm not. And then from here, clone, like this is not being given use, so there you go. Chemicals, chemicals, chemicals. Just, I don't actually remember how large are large. Hey, you guys need to bump down because you're very underused. This is why I'm occasionally losing significant amounts of money because, yeah, I don't need this big on new vehicles because by bumping these down, I'm basically then forcing myself to spend whatever millions. So we shall metal goods. So I'm thinking if I transferred goods to here, yeah, that's actually what we'll do. One. Okay, well, we'll do this so that we take a large goods boat, if we ever manage to find one, and do a transfer from here to there. And I'm dearly hoping that you guys actually see what I'm doing because I now need to go and check how much of black nothingness you got earlier. Obviously, I don't really rewatch my videos because who does that? Mostly in the context of you aren't full load by any chance. This shouldn't even be there. Hold on. You should be here, and I should set up my stuff properly. Yes, that would help. Okay, so this is the next one. Meow, meow, meow. Well, when I say this is the next one, I mean, is it the next one though? Farm supplies. It's going to be the next one. You know, I'm dreading the moment when I get to what I perceive is the end of the big map. And then it's like, oh, I just need to mop up. And if any of you have been watching my mumblings, I was saying earlier that there's this guy who plays on YouTube. There's this guy who plays Stellaris, which is a bit like, if you're not familiar, it's Conquer the Universe sort of game. But it's a pretty complex game. It's like economy and stuff. Anyway, the guy spent 20 episodes on the proviso of let's just fix the economy and move on. I was like, yeah, that's not how it works, buddy. I mean, 20 episodes of his 120 episode playthrough. Okay, so this already supplies engineering supplies. Like this one actually takes sand and chemicals, so I'm the wrong spot mentally, but this already supplies chemicals. I mean, I can throw in a small one. One thing I'm casually curious about, and this is more for thinking out loud, is that what are the learnings for the big map? So in case you don't know what I'm talking about, I'm playing a much larger map, a 2K by 2K, and that's not boats only, that's kind of everything. But there are 5 times the number of industries. Like this is 1100, that's 5500. And I'm nowhere near complete. But I'm kind of thinking like what learnings can be applied. You guys even take goods? Yes. I don't know yet. Is the answer. Okay, come on, get serviced and replaced because we will not be happy bunnies. Honestly, even this should go down, but I'll leave it for now. Although, mind you, where's G? That was Cadiz. It's going to be a marsh town. 70 or 50. Yeah, you. And then it gets hauled into goods medium and we'll set up the replacements at some future point. Okay, just kind of go. You know what? I think this is the moment where we start using the map. So I want glassworks there, and we are there. Oh, yeah, good, fine. Yeah, no other glassworks. I guess the other thing is that on the note of leaving these last minute, and you could say that's a learning. Okay, we're not going to deal with milk now. Let's just focus on relevant things, okay? Well, I'm curious to know if you had learned anything from my place. That would be actually pretty nice. Even if it's a nothing F off, it would still be interesting. I would be interesting to know if you learned anything. And one of the learnings I seem to have is that it's actually not such a great idea to leave this to the end. By this, I mean, I'm looking at it. You want to blink at me? Ah, there. So like, don't leave uh don't leave like sand and glass to the end, because I had previously hooked into like everything comes the same spot. Like, I use a handful of metalworks, and then they send the goods out and stuff comes into there and that sort of stuff. Whereas now I have absolutely no idea. None at all. How many sand glassworks I want to use. You're gung-hoing already, and actually you do need chemicals, so right, I'm going to be a little stupid on this one because it does not belong. Oh, sod it. Never mind. Do it from here. Like, it's not a complex map, and in terms of finishing, we'll finish well before 2030 or 2050 for that matter. Now, where the F are we? With some luck, we'll finish before 2030 real life. The other map, I'm not sure. So like again, then we take the goods out and I don't even know what. I don't think this will be a particularly heavy usage, like even that one's only 14%. Do I write pest control? Nothing happens. Sharp Street 2. Well, you know what? I fit. I mean, can just come back here. Okay, where are we? There's a glassworks right there. A key. Yeah, and the milk's not being taken care of. Or the food. Yeah, that the mop up is going to take some time. Like, fixing the economy. And there is a port here which is already being used sparingly, but hey ho. So we shall, okay, go backwards. You take goods there. And then sand, honestly, I think a lot of these could be just small, they're medium, except I don't actually have a small sand boot yet. I will. So, will need it. So this would need chemicals, except this already supplies its things, places, and you're gonna get china clay. We'll get a bit of food. Well, you know the saying, not my circus, not my monkeys. So this is the one we just did. 96. Duh. Like, I now remember that we targeted that one. And I'll probably have to, like, put a big effing arrow here. From here, go there. Cool. So I know that we're kind of eek. Is that going to be the same one? Kind of. I still want to stick to medium-sized ones. I'm not like, you know, even these take 270 tons, which is okay. I'm going to try to remember that this place is called Shiverhead. So when I see it again, I won't need to click out. How's this? Evil Billy. Engineering supplies could come in here because it's not being used much. And then go one of these. I don't think any of these are being used at the moment. I know that's metalworks. I was just thinking I could use both there. Oh, glassworks. This one's being used. Okay. So we've not had a new month yet. So what I want to do is get engineering supplies between this place and that, and then sand, medium, doesn't matter. This is not going to be Shiverhead. From here to Little Bridge. That was Evil Billy that we just did. Then we have Evil Gate. That's not being used. I don't think any of these are being used. I have so low usage on any of these glass related things. Okay, what is stopping here? Because goods and sand. So this will be used. Okay, so we'll be bringing to Swivel Wick. How am I for time? 11 minutes. And this one here. Very bitch. Can go. Nope. 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 I think the logical choice here is going to be just whatever is next to it. And this is not a bad idea, except it's not going to make much money, but chemicals, probably not from there. Okay, all of you off. Let's get a small one, because we just basically need to come from here to there, and we'll never make money on it. And we don't have a small one, great. And I don't know why you're not being replaced. That was another month gone by. Okay, you lot, seriously, get serviced. And that obviously means that in terms of goods, we'll need to take it someplace now. So yeah, this is where the fun starts. 86, you should not be here. You should not be anywhere. Yeah, like, oh, never mind. God's sake. No, I just said delete everything. I think I clicked on something that I did not want to. Yeah, just there. They take goods. Interesting. Google Bitch has 2. Except the other one's not in a particularly great spot. But I'm thinking, I am thinking we need more. I mean, we'll need a lot more anyway. Docks, because Valve, lol. That's the other sandbank. It's not a particularly great location, surging site. So what I'm thinking I want to do is, okay. Sand. Come on, I actually wanted to clone a boat, not a sand site. A 1. A 2. And then whichever we were using, not this. I think neither is the answer. I'll just use this. How's this actually done? It's pretty poor. I did not want to close the map. So now we have all this sand coming here. Do we have a port anywhere? Yes, of course we do. I remember this island has a lot of ports, although chemicals. There you go. I was about to say I may misremember. Chemicals. What the hell is going on here? It's like chaos. Everyone, yeah. serviced. So film here, go there. And then goods wise, we'll just take it from here to, I don't even know where. I mean, it's not difficult. 1%. God. Okay, it's January. I mean, I was looking at like last year, it made a loss at 1%, but yeah, just come here. Time, 4 minutes. Okay, we did the Google glitches. And that can come here. It's not a bad thing. So it makes my life easier. Yeah, kids, don't leave things to the last minute. It's not fun. Fixing the economy in 20 episodes. What's this? Keep a page. I would love to say I'm sure we're doing this stuff. I think this is good steel. Sand. Yeah, fine. Keep a page. Keep a page. If I could see anything that would be so useful. Honestly, one will do. It's not even going far. Google wig. It's done. Keep a page done. Just hasn't picked up yet. Noodle. Nope. Whether these are opened, I don't even remember it coming here. Sorry, I'm making weird noises by accidentally tapping. You know what? We are 54 minutes. I'm going to cut it here. And then I can basically continue the next time. We will make some progress on all these sandy things. So thanks for watching. Apologies for the blackout. Any thoughts, comments, learnings, whatnot, please do, and we shall continue. Thank you and bye bye.